Show, now that I'm around, you're gonna get something that you haven't had in a long, long time. The WWE title.
You're damn right. You made the right decision when you hooked up with me, Trish. I don't think there's any doubt in your mind anymore that bigger is definitely better. Unlike Chris Masters, I know how to get the job done.
I'm alive, I can't complain no more. The sun out, baby, I don't see the rain no more. The watch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, and the opponent.
This is Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and we welcome you to live Raw action from Providence, Rhode Island.
Can you believe how loud these fans are, JR? They know they're about to see the greatest superstars in sports entertainment.
You're not wrong, King. The Raw superstars never fail to impress. I can't wait to get started. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on more than a hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later.
That went nowhere. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. What a counter!
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt. He's going for the cover, JR!
Is that? No, only two.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, and there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King, and even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. Sounds like this crowd's got something on the... And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents. He's going for the pin.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold. Her opponent is dazed and confused. Can she capitalize?
She sure can, JR. That mick kick will do a number on anyone. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on him? I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your...
He may get the 3 count here. I think this crowd... What's this? It's Stephanie McMahon.
You know it's going to be a big night when the daughter of the chairman of the board pays us a visit.
For a month now, I've watched this whole title controversy unfold. I'm not going to stand for it any longer. The board of directors may have failed to make a decision, but I am going to remedy that right now. My family, the McMahon family, created that title. And for the good of Raw and all the people out there, I'm taking it back.
Can she do that?
Her last name was McMahon the last time I checked. You want to tell her she can't, King?
Hey, there's only one dominant female in the WWE, ladies, and you're looking at her. But Trish, I've got to admit, I kind of admire what you pulled off, so I'm not sending you away empty-handed. I'm gonna give the previous champion a title opportunity at Unforgiven, but I'm gonna let you pick his opponent, because I know how you like doing favors for the boys in the back.
Well, Trish Stratus may no longer be the WWE champion, but she's going to choose one of the contenders for the vacated title.
You seem to be under the mistaken impression that Trish ever was the WWE champion, King. I think Stephanie made it pretty clear that she wasn't and never could be. You know, I've never been Chris Masters' biggest fan, but I've got to say, he's gotten a heck of a raw deal lately. Trish turned on him in an insane plan to win the WWE title for herself, and now he finds himself out of contention for the title.
You're right, and the masterpiece is going to have some aggression to work out here tonight. I'd hate to be either.
This man lost his WWE Championship in what can only be called a swirl of controversy. And I have to believe that he will be the popular choice to win it back at Unforgiven.
Come on, JR. Stop playing favorites. He'll get the title back at Unforgiven if he can beat whoever Trish chooses as his opponent.
And speaking of Trish's mystery contender, I think it's just about time for us to find out who it is. I don't believe it. It's The Big Show. The Big Show is Trish Stratus' choice to compete for the WWE title at Unforgiven.
I guess size matters to Trish. Well, you gotta like Show's chances at Unforgiven. And his two opponents definitely have their work cut out for him tonight, too.
Raw is live tonight from Santa Fe, New Mexico, where this capacity crowd is on its feet.
If we don't get this show on the road, I think we're gonna have a riot on our hands, JR.
You might be right, King. Good thing we've got extra security on hand here tonight. This crowd is ready for action.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece, like we were looking at a sculpture in a museum or something.
If you want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King, I won't complain. But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE superstars and fans.
His opponent telegraphed that way. You've got to give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slow and clumsy, but at least he's not very bright.
Oh, you're a spring, King. I'd love to see you try to say that to the Big Show's face.
If I could figure out a way to say it using only one-syllable words, I'd do it, JR. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize to the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning, and it's been reversed. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do. And there's the submission! There might not be any way out of it!
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here. You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
And how about going 14 and... It looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride, King.
And that's one ride you don't ever want to take. The last ride.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
A textbook reverse.
He's going for the pin. That was so close to 3 he could taste it. I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone Pile Driver! My God, what an impact!
We could have a pinfall here, JR. Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
There's the reversal. I'll agree with you about the larger part, JR. He's about as wide as he is tall. I'd say he should take up sumo wrestling, but I don't want to see him in a loincloth.
No one's ever going to accuse Big Show of being a pretty little ballerina. I think he's a great deal more agile than you give him credit for.
Well, he couldn't be much less. He's got all the grace.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. Oh my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate side effect of this very...
Oh my gosh, he's got his opponent 10 feet in the air. JR, you know what's next.
The last ride. There's no move more feared in all of sports entertainment.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's there. He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's...
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
You know, Show, Now that I'm around, you're gonna get something that you haven't had in a long, long time. The WWE title.
You're damn right. You made the right decision when you hooked up with me, Trish. I don't think there's any doubt in your mind anymore that bigger is definitely better. Unlike Chris Masters, I know how to get the job done, and that's exactly what I'll do at Unforgiven.
What we'll do at Unforgiven. I'm gonna take you all the way to the title, just like I took Chris Masters. Well, not exactly like Chris Masters, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Here comes the once and future champion for a tune-up match against Snitsky before the big title match a week from Sunday at Unforgiven.
And you're not kidding when you say that it's going to be a big match. Everything's bigger when Big Show gets involved.
And by no means should we discount the sheer size and mass of Snitsky. He's not exactly a small man himself, and this singles match should provide a very interesting preview of Unforgiven.
It wasn't my fault.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Raw, live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
It's always great coming home to Memphis, JR, and I personally guarantee my hometown fans the show of a lifetime.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, King. The Raw superstars are fired up, so let's get this show on the road.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
And how about going 14-0 at WrestleMania, King? How about being a four-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Hey, come on, JR. I'm not saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like it's Halloween every day.
One or two? There's a reason they call him the Phenom, King. He's been one of the most dominant WWE superstars for his entire career. He came in at the top, and he stayed there ever since.
Well, The Undertaker might have had a pretty good ride, but I think 13 years is his unlucky number. I think it's only a matter of time before someone buries the dead man. Watch out! He reversed it! I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated... He's going up! This could backfire! What a disgusting, despicable human being is Snitsky. And here's the pin! Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell. And it's been reversed. He countered that and made it look easy.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slaughter night. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come in here with you again. Oh my gosh! He's got his opponent 10 feet in the air! JR, you know what's next?
The last ride! There's no move more feared in all of sports entertainment!
Here's the cover, JR!
Undertaker.
This is so exciting. Our title match is only 6 days away.
Our title match?
I mean, your title match, of course. I'm just excited to manage you all the way to the WWE Championship.
Managed? Yeah. Trish, about that, I don't think so.
Excuse me?
Look, we've had some fun these past few weeks. I got what I wanted by having you name me #1 contender. And we both know you got something out of it too. But I'm not an idiot like Chris Masters. I know what happens when you get involved in title matches. So thanks, but no thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to meet a man in the parking lot before I meet him at Unforgiven this Sunday.
Oh, don't you walk out on me. Don't you dare. Nobody does that to me. You understand me? Nobody. I am Trish Stratus. What are you doing? Let go of me. Put me down.
come so far. He's been screwed over seemingly at every opportunity. But you've got to believe that it hasn't been all for nothing. You've got to believe that he's going to go all the way here tonight at Unforgiven and win back the WWE title.
Believe that if you want, JR, but my money's on the Big Show. I mean, look at this guy. No disrespect intended to the former WWE champion, but you just don't bet against 7 feet tall at 500 pounds. Here comes that idiot Big Show.
Idiot! You just said you'd put your money on him to win the WWE title tonight.
And I think he will, JR, but he's still an idiot. Tell me something. If you had Trish Stratus begging to come down to the ring with you and stand by your side, would you tell her no?
Well, King, I
rest my case.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh, no. This is classic old-school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King. Although there was that rumor going around about your social security number was 1.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it?
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Listen to the crowd, JR.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. It's like he read his opponent's mind. The Undertaker's been in WWE for 13 years now, JR. And I think it's really starting to show here tonight.
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure if
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You got to keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their...
Oh, man. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
Tombstone pile driver. My God, what an impact. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Guys, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
Oh my gosh! He's got his opponent 10 feet in the air! JR, you know what's next!
The last ride! There's no move more feared in all of sports entertainment.
He could pin him right here, JR!
He did it! He did it right here at Unforgiven. He recaptured the title that some would argue was his all along. It looks like justice has finally been served.
And you know what? I'm glad he did. Now you can stop going on about how he got cheated out of it in the first place.
This is a great victory. Nothing against the Big Show, of course, but it just goes to prove that there's nothing that can keep a true champion from the WWE.
Money, 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 money.
You wanted to see me, Shane?
Money, 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 money,
Shane!
money. Oh, hey, there you are. Just the guy I've been looking for.
Yeah, I got a message that you had something important to tell me. So what's the deal?
Well, I've got some very exciting news for you. Effective immediately, you've been traded from Raw to SmackDown.
Traded? For what? Did I get on someone's bad side or something?
No, exactly the opposite. I represented Raw in this deal. And let me tell you, Teddy Long was willing to give up like half his roster to get you at SmackDown. He's convinced that a superstar like yourself, well, it's exactly what Teddy needs to take SmackDown to the top.
Well, I guess I can't argue with that. And I'd love a chance to wear that World Heavyweight title around my waist.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened sooner rather than later. So on behalf of Raw, let me be the first to congratulate you on a new career as a SmackDown superstar.
Well, on behalf of SmackDown, let me be the first to offer Raw my condolences on officially becoming the #2 brand in sports entertainment. Later, Shano.
Things funny, when hood rats, the Playboy bunnies, they see the...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night Smackdown. This is Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside, and what a way to start the show with our World Heavyweight Champion.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with this guy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's exactly the champ SmackDown needs to compete with Raw.
And we'll be seeing him in action tonight in a non-title match with Hardcore Holly.
And the opponent.
A sold-out crowd in Memphis, Tennessee is on its feet. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, all set for another exciting evening of SmackDown action.
Hey, we're bigger than hell tonight, Cole. This crowd can't wait.
That's a big claim to make, Taz. But you might just be right. Elvis was only one superstar, but SmackDown's got a whole locker room full of them.
And there's the counter, Cole.
Ladies and look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Oh, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Deadman, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain.
Oh my, talk about your compromising positions.
Nothing will take the fight out of a superstar quicker than a move like this.
Oh my, he's taking his opponent for a very uncomfortable ride here.
Yeah, he's like one of those two cowboys were in that movie that you like so much. What the heck was that called? I can't remember.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Well, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in the WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The Deadman has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his...
And here's the cover!
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. The thing you gotta remember, unlike you, he's got something big planned, Cole.
You're not wrong, Taz. The Alabama Slam. What an impact! This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known for keeping their opinions to themselves. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make...
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Someone's going for a ride, Cole.
And it looks like it's the last ride.
It's so great seeing...
He's going for the pin.
The Undertaker!
Hey, champ! I've been meaning to tell you how happy I am that we've got such an outstanding man such as yourself as our world heavyweight champion. I tell you what, SmackDown hasn't had such a noble champion with such a bright future since, well...
Let me guess, since you were champ.
Oh, I don't like to talk about myself. Besides, this is your time now. Let me tell you what, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you just come to your buddy JBL. You hear me?
Actually, there is something. I just found out from our general manager, Teddy Long, that I've got a tag team match against Hardcore Holly and Ken Kennedy next week. And
you need a partner, right? Say no more, champ. JBL's got your back. I'll see you next week, pal.
don't believe for a second that JBL is actually sincere in his praise for the champion, do you?
Ah, come on, cut him some slack, Cole. Why are you always thinking the worst about people?
Champ, it's me, JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield. Listen, I just wanted to tell you that I can't wait for our tag team match against Holly and Mr. Kennedy. And don't worry, pal, I'm not about to let anything happen to our World Heavyweight Champion, and you can take that to the bank.